Assalamu alaikum everybody, this is Mr. Mudathir from Legacy School and this is ICT Year 6. In the last few lessons we started to learn HTML part 2, and in the last few lessons we learned about more text formatting, the block quote and comments. That is located in page number 10 in the ICT booklet. The text formats that we used are bold, strong, italics, emphasis, small, strike out or delete. And we've learned all the tags that you need to use in order to make your text either or any of these. Next we learned about the block quote, and simply the tag for block quote is block quote. And remember, block quote is a container tag. It means you have to open it at the beginning of the text and close it at the end of the text, just like this example right here. And it's going to be shown on the page just like this one. There will be a dent at the beginning of the text. Next we learned about how to write comments on your code, on your HTML code, without it being shown on the actual HTML page. And the tag for comments is just like this example right here, and your comment will be written in between here. Next we moved to page number 14, where we learned how to make the colors text in some advanced formatting style. Remember when we changed the color of our text in HTML to red, blue and green, and the tag for changing the text is style equals between quotation color colon red, close the quotation, and then type your text here. In today's lesson we're going to learn, the first thing is how to change the font or the style of your text in HTML. Okay, so the first thing that we need to learn is that every style or font has a name. In almost all the computers, all the mobile phones. Let's go back to Microsoft Word, sorry. If you open Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Excel, you'll find out that when you want to change the font style, you will get lots of font options and each one has a name. I'm going to open a blank document here. And this is where we change the font style. So when you open this, you'll have a font named Cambria, Calibri, Times New Romans, Arial. Those are some of the very popular or common font names, and the list goes on. So we need to learn that each and every font style has a name before we write the HTML code to change the text or the style for the text. And the tag is, it almost looked like as if we're changing the color, but this time instead of writing color or font color, we're going to write font dash family colon and then the name of the font that you want to apply on for your text. In between quotes, close the quote and then type the text that you want to show on the document and then close the headline. So basically here on the book it wrote more than one font style. Why? Because if they didn't find this one, they can go for this one. If they didn't find this one and this one, they can go for the third one. But we don't have to write more than one. We can just write one that we are certain and sure that the computer is going to find on the computer. So let's go ahead and type a tag that changes the font style. Alright, so I have the text of the web page from last time, where we tried different font formatting, and then we tried the block quote, and then we wrote the comments. So I'm going to open the same code for this one. Simply I would just go back to the HTML page file, open with Notepad. If you don't have the Notepad, you can search for it from choose another app here, but I do have it, so I'm just gonna click on it. Alright, so maybe we can just type a new tag, an entirely new tag. Alright, so let's start typing a new tag. I'll open H1 as a headline, and then I'm going to type style equals quote. Now this is new, font dash family colon, and then I'm going to type the name of the font style that I want to apply. I'm going to choose Arial. I just have to make sure that I write the spelling correct, and then close the quote. Now close the H1 tag and type the text that you want here. This is a new font style. Now at the end here, I just have to close the headline tag, H1, close, and that's it. File, save, go back to your web page, double click, and see. You see the font style is different from any of the other text that we have here, and that is it. This is how you apply a new font style to your text. Let's try and change it to a different font style. This time I'm going to choose, instead of Arial, I'm going to choose another font style. If you don't like memorize any of the font style, you can go back to Microsoft Word or any of the Microsoft programs and copy the name from here. Like copy, I don't mean copy and paste, just copy like ADOBE space and so on, that way, and type it here instead of Arial. So this time I'm going to choose a font named. Okay, so now on the screen I have the code for HTML and I have the web page open. This time I'm going to use Times New Romans. There's a font style that's named Times New Romans. It's very popular. File, save. Let's just refresh and the changes will be made directly to the page. Refresh. You see the difference? Now this is a big proof that the font has been changed by the HTML tag right here. You can also add font color right after this one. Alright, so in today's lesson we learned how to change the font style or the font using HTML code into our web pages. The tag is simply open a headline, style equals, between quotes, font family, colon, the name of the font, and then close the bracket, type the text that you want, and then close the headline tag. That was very simple, right? So let's practice adding changing a font style into our web pages, onto our texts. And that is it for this lesson. I hope you guys understood it and learned something new. Till the next lesson, take good care. Bye.